Ring's a bit of a roller coaster. Always inspires a face-melting ring.
Off the ledge. I'm the one who put you there.
There is much to be learned from battle. Watch carefully.
This is your champion.
I don't think of myself as the best. Just all of you is the worst. Answer that.
Round 1. Ring countdown.
Next ring is far. 5D 嚟呀. Wait, far ring. We have 1 minute.
Ring's far and closing in 45. Last one in owes me a 12-pack.
Enhance my weapon.
XC is strong.
Weapons enhanced and ready to dance.
Evo harvesters are now available. Warning. In progress.
The ring's moving. Going to burn if we don't get inside. Let's make a mess over there.
Recharging shields.
Let's make a mess over there.
Struth, this weapon's kitted to the nines.
Attention. Delivering care package.
Care package coming down.
Attention. First blood.
First blood. Let us begin.
Lucky for you, I've got some extra supplies here. Standard stock here. Level 2. Yeah, good time to recharge me shields. I'm nearly empty. Optics here. Close range. Got an open supply bin here. Light arsenal here. Weapons enhanced and ready to dance.
Somebody on our team is AFK.
Yeah, good time to recharge my shields. I'm nearly empty. Recharging my shields.
Our teammate is AFK.
Move there. Hear that? Could be a drongo that way.
I'm down.
What do you say we move here?
We're too spread out. What, Dr. Reed? Don't you like
Clown spotted over here. Grenade, fellas.
Shields for you.
I'm down. Over here. Got a target.
Sorry, mate.
That way.
Boss may be right. Can't let him down.
This team will be landing at Skyhook East.
If there's dirty deeds need doing, I'll do them dirt cheap.
These legends have guts, and
I put the time in. I've earned my stripes.
This is your champion.
I'm speechless. Me, actually, I wrote a speech. Yeah, forget it. Let's just fight.
Round 1. Beginning ring countdown.
Weapons enhanced and ready to dance.
rings close. Still have a minute. Want to make a massacre.
Ring's close. 45 seconds on the clock. G7 Scout here. Light Arsenal here. Extended heavy mag here. Level 3.
Barrel stabilizer here. Level
Move there,
Attention!
Tank.
Evo harvesters are online. Warning. Ring closing.
Rings moving. Hustle up.
Oi, extra supplies here. Sniper stock here. Level 2. Standard stock here. Level 2. Got a sniper arsenal here.
Attention. First blood.
First blood. Optics here. Close range.
care package coming down.
Standard stock here. Level 2.
No escape. A fully enhanced weapon. Doesn't get any better than this.
Hit a cargo bot. Hey, got me a vault key. That way, fellas. Move your butts.
Escape's not an option.
I have a vault key. If you guys want to go look at the vault with me.
Extended heavy mag here. Level 3.
Need more kills. What's over here?
It's a wonderful feeling.
Extended light mag here.
Zip line here, fellas. Hey, we've got a closed door here.
Check out over there. There's no escape.
Shield cell here.
A fully enhanced weapon. Doesn't get any better than this. There's no escape.
Round 2. Beginning ring countdown.
Ultimate accelerant here.
Already inside the ring, fellas. Next round's on me.
Attention. Delivering replicator.
Can't escape.
Eyes up. Incoming replicator.
Got an Evo harvester here. Could be fresh blood over there.
Bloody oath. Oi, I'm upgraded and ready to put her to use.
Thanks.
Oi, got a weapon supply bin here.
Got some extra supplies here. Load up.
Reckon we should go here. Shotgun bolt here. Level 3. Extended heavy mag here. Level 3. Standard stock here. Level 2. Optics here. Mid-range. Optics here. Close range.
Oscar Mike, I'm spotted.
Do I hear a drongo over here? Mind yourself. Enemy drongo over there. Knuckle cluster out. They're shooting at me. Break that enemy shield. Healing up. She'll be right.
Attention.
Pop in the chimney.
Kill leader.
Throwing frag.
Deploying the knuckle cluster.
Taking fire. Hostile, right here. Tank, check your sectors. Another squad is incoming. Safety's off, bros. That's on my mark.
Cloud taken down.
Pop in the chimney.
I knocked one. Let's go. I knocked one.
Care package being delivered.
Come on,
Go,
little
fellas.
Kadutski. Come on now. Oh my gosh. Lil Dusky. Come on now. We're gonna lose this game because of you, bro. Come on now.
Take advantage. Watch it.
GG's.
They're incoming.
GG's. That was just the dumbest.
Get back to the sidelines. It's safe for them.
We lost the game because of this bastard.
Rocket here.
This team will be landing at Countdown.
Congratulations. You just called in the big guns.
One-time farm girl, one-time smuggler, but forever a pilot.
Everything is going to be great. At least, that's what I keep telling myself.
Introducing your champion. Beginning ring countdown.
This weapon is enhanced. Beautiful. Dangerous.
Sweet. We're already inside the next ring. I got an enhanced weapon and a smile on my face.
Sniper stock here. Level 2. Almost out of ammo.
Evo harvesters are now available.
Listen, sounds like we got a joker that clown there. Lucky me.
Warning. Ring closing.
Light arsenal here. Struth, this weapon's kitted to the nines.
Cargobot down. Finders, keepers.
Care package being delivered.
Check it out. Care package coming in. Voila! Extra supplies right here.
Oh, hell.
Backpack
Another
here.
squad's been there.
Level 2.
Hands off. That's a Prezi for Fusey.
Attention. First blood.
Yeah, now we're talking. Let's do this.
Got a bandit in my sights. Reloading. Got another bandit.
Jump tower over there's fallen.
Cracked shields on that bandit. Bandit's hurting. Slash
Bloody
one.
joker over
Down.
there.
Faking him out with a decoy.
Taking fire.
Does this enhanced weapon make me look scarier? I bet it does.
Drongo over there. Lucky me. Ah, stop that up.
I need to use this.
Another load's dropping. Hold on to your hats.
Decoy escape deployed.
Alert 5, ready to score.
Drongo over there.
Go for burn.
Bam goes the boozle.
Spotted a clown over there. Oi, enemy here.
Toss him frag. Eat an arc star.
German knuckle sandwich. Enemy!
Check your map.
Spaghetti.
Taking fire. Reloading. Fox 3, sending it home. Charging on my shields.
Bogey in my
Send
doors
out my
open here.
decoy. It's dupes o'clock. I'm down.
Sending the payload. Cracked shields on that bandit. Reloading.
Enemy down.
Hostile right here, right in front of me. Down. Need a little help.
On your feet, mate.
Just gotta patch myself up. Hang on.
Bandit bus farm. One sec. Healing up.
Jump tower here.
Round 2. Beginning ring countdown.
One sec. Healing up.
Replicator being delivered.
I got that replicator coming in. Sending out my decoy.
Juicing me shields.
Care package over there. Got an Evo harvester here.
Righto.
Taking him out with a decoy.
Listen, sounds like we got a joker that way.
Target spotted.
Attention. There is a new kill leader.
Someone's got to take out the new kill leader. They're too cocky. Go bamboozle. Got extra supplies here. No need to thank me. Backpack here. Level 2.
Cargo bot down. Finders, keepers.
Light arsenal here. Weapons enhanced and ready to dance.
Warning. Movement in progress.
Clown there. Lucky me. Looky here, lads. We're inside the ring.
This weapon is enhanced. Beautiful. Dangerous.
Care package being delivered.
Weapons in hand.
I got a bad guy.
Let's leave a mark on the world. Care
Get out
package
there,
coming down.
bamboozle.
Taking fire.
Let's go here.
Need some help here.
Dropping the
Bandit
mother
here.
load. Pop your brollies.
Just relax. I got everything under control.
Hold up. Healing.
An enemy landed near me. Cheeky
Hostile
rat.
right here.
Reloading. Spotted a clown over there.
Fox 3, sending a payload. bogey in sight.
Loud and clear. Get out there and bamboozle. Whoa, we got another squad here. Got one spotted. Interceptor here.
Box 3, good help. Eat an arc star.
Got one here. Alright, shot. No. I'm down.
Arc star out. Eat an arc star. Frag out.
Squad down.
Box 3, replicator incoming. Taking fire. Back to bogey's shield.
Healing. Give me a sec.
Reloading.
Change posse to here. Extended supply bin right here. Rings close. 45 seconds on the clock. Today's coming up aces.
One sec. Healing up.
Rings near with 30 on the clock.
We
Let's
got
move.
another squad attacking us. Could use some help here. Bogey in my crosshairs. Bogey here. Bandit getting revived here.
Cluster out.
Got a bandit. Toxic gas here.
Squads and cut. Let's go. Every scar tells the story. Rings close. Stop going long. Fire and frag. Quick ring update for you. We ain't in it. Got us a care package coming in.
Box 3, missile off the walls. Charging on my shields. Alert 5, Valkyrie on standby, ready for burn. Burning.
Another bloody squad. Bugger, I'm down. Bugger here.
Why did you oh, okay. Alright.
I hope for your sake, that wasn't supposed to impress me.
Ring's close, and I've still got a minute on the clock. Recharging shields. Ring's just ahead, and I still have 45. I'm in for a smooth landing. "30 seconds to ring close. Just a little further." "10 seconds, and I'm close to the ring."
Attention. The kill leader has been eliminated. Warning. Ring movement in progress.
Enemy clipped me.
Round 5.
2 more squads and I'm
Beginning
coming in
ring
hot.
countdown. New kill leader appointed.
Fox 3, launching missiles. Under fire. Cracked shields on that bandit. Charging on my shields. Radar shows the ring's close by. 45 seconds to spare, too. Eat an arc star. Taking fire. Charging on my shield. 30 left on the clock. Almost to the ring.
We have our Apex champions. This team will be landing at Fragment.
If I get taken out, it better be with a rampart.
Me life's an open book. Just get your mum's permission to read it.
The ring isn't really complex, but it can be a little complicated. Wait, what'd I just say?
Introducing your champion.
Let old man Fusey show you ankle biters how we did it back in the day.
Round 1. Beginning ring countdown.
We're not all in the ring. Quit stuffing your jocks and move.
Enhanced. Ah, now that's a beaut.
Sniper stock here. Level 1. Extended light mag here. Extended heavy mag here.
Attention.
Level
Evo
1.
harvesters are online. Attention. First blood.
First blood. You can't handle the heat. Stay out of the fire pit. Hey, this way sound good. Thank you.
Got an extended supply bin here. Bloody oath. I leveled up. Better grab me an upgrade.
Charging my shields.
Care package being delivered.
Check it out. Care package coming in. Watch out, Outlands. Fusey's upgraded.
Oh yeah! Ultimate's ready. Enhanced. Now that's a beaut. If you're looking, got an open supply bin over there. I can hear some fools nearby. Don't get your
Sending
knickers
out
in a
another
twist.
me. Damn it, he's good looking.
Got one. A bit too close for comfort.
Launching me knuckle cluster.
Frag out.
Get shot!
Mother loads dropping. Hold on to your hats. Strike that enemy shield.
Reloading.
Throwing thermite.
Knuckle cluster out.
Gonna use a Phoenix kit.
Being shot at.
Took down an enemy. There's a fool, mate.
There is a new kill leader.
Bam! To the bam! I'm running out of my... Shots fired, and they're hitting me.
Shield broke.
Top down.
Every scar tells a story, mate.
You get a bullet. You get a bullet. Everyone gets a bullet.
Yep, you are wonderful. Thank you.
Get damaged. Putting up some arms cover. Crap, I'm down.
Squad Soviet down. Fair income shot though.
Just go. Run. Run. They running behind you.
Bam goes the boozle.
They behind you. Just keep running.
Dupes the clock. Bamboozles for the fools. That was better in my mind. Shots fired, and they're hitting me. Enemy.
Oh my gosh.
Enemy here.
Beginning ring countdown.
Record for fraud. Unexpectedly, just after being released from prison, he found himself a beautiful wife, as gorgeous as a beauty queen. Even his son, Junsu, couldn't believe that the woman standing before him was his stepmother. The woman took the initiative to reach out her hand to greet Junsu. Not wanting to dirty his stepmother's hand, Junsu wiped his own on his pants several times before cautiously shaking hands with her. After that, the three of them took the train back home. When they arrived, the daughter, Jinju, asked her mother why she would marry a man with a criminal record. Wasn't there any other man in this world? With a kind heart, Sunhae explained that when she was young, that man had once saved her life, so even if the children objected, it would be useless. Outside, while the father and son were still happy about having a
Never worry about your phone running out of battery when you're out and about. The secret is this compact device. Have you noticed that wealthy people in Shanghai
having a new home, the two sisters Jinju ran up and said that the swing there was made by their father, who allowed them to sit there. If anyone dared to sit on it again, they should get out of the house. Hearing that, the father and son quickly apologized. To comfort the two sisters, Sangman said that if they didn't like calling him uncle, then from now on, they could just call him Hey. Junsu agreed, and added that they could call him Yu as well. In order to stay in the house, Sangman was in charge of fixing things, while Junsu took care of the laundry. When Junsu saw the words printed on his stepmother's shirt, he realized that Sun Hei was a doctor. He thought to himself, no wonder she looks just like an angel. After that, he suddenly felt like visiting the hospital, and handed Sun Hei the money he had earned. However, how could someone as kind-hearted as Sun Hei possibly accept money from her son? So, she returned it to Junsu, and told him to use the money to buy books and study. Junsu's mind quickly came up with an idea. He said that this money was for his father to use to buy her a wedding dress. Seeing how thoughtful the boy was, Sun Hei felt greatly comforted. It was the first time she had ever received pocket money from her son, and she felt truly happy. The next day, during the family photo shoot, Junsu and his parents were all cheerful. However, the two sisters Jinju didn't look happy at all. The photographer asked them to pose nicely, but the two children completely ignored him. Finally, the family portrait of the whole family was completed. After the photo shoot, the family went to a restaurant for a meal. Seeing the two sisters Jinju refusing to eat, Sangman asked if they didn't want to eat, or if they wanted to change dishes. However, this act of kindness made Jinju sneer. She said that he was spending her mother's money, yet acted so important, she really couldn't understand it. She wondered what good it was that her mother found a man like him. Sangman felt deeply embarrassed. Sun Hei explained that this man was her own choice, and, from now on, he would be the father of the two girls. Junsu would also become their older brother. Sun Hei said that when the two girls grow up, she will let them love freely. Therefore, they should also support their mother's decision. Junsu was a transfer student, who unexpectedly ended up in the same class as Jinju. After introducing himself, the teacher arranged for him to sit next to Jinju. The moment Jinju saw Junsu, she showed clear dislike. She warned him not to tell their classmates that they knew each other. Junsu assured her that he definitely wouldn't let anyone find out. The next day, the school organized a health check, and the person giving the vaccinations to the students was none other than Sun Hei. To comfort his stepmother's two children, Junsu acted as their babysitter and cooked for the two sisters. When the younger brother saw the table full of delicious dishes, he immediately sat down and began eating like a hungry tiger. However, Jinju glared at Hyun-sok, signaling him to stop. Junsu quickly explained that he was their babysitter, and that they didn't need to mind him. Hearing that, the two sisters happily began to eat. On the way to school, Jinju didn't forget to lecture Hyun-suk. She reminded him that Junsu was the son of a swindler, and if he got close to that boy again, she would cut off their sibling relationship. Hyun-suk quickly waved his hands, saying it wasn't like that. Today was the day the test results were announced at school. Even though he had to do housework every day, Junsu's grades were not affected at all. On the way home, he happily jumped around, eager to get home quickly to show off his achievements. When he got home and was about to show his parents his grades, he learned that due to carelessness, his younger brother Hyun-suk had made a mistake on one question. The parents tried to comfort the younger brother but failed. Wanting to make him feel better, Junsu secretly hid his perfect 100-point test paper in his pocket and told his parents that his test score was below average. Sangman quickly comforted Hyun-suk, saying that even though his older brother didn't pass the test, he was still smiling all day, so Hyun-suk was much better than him. Hearing that, Hyun-suk finally smiled. Outside, Sun Hye was on the phone with the teacher and learned that Junsu had received perfect scores on all his tests. She then called Junsu outside to sit on the swing and talk. Junsu said that he was too heavy, so he would rather stand. But in truth, he was afraid that the Jinju sisters would get angry if they saw him sitting there. Knowing what Junsu was thinking, Sun Hye suggested, "In that case, Mom will sit down, and you can push me." After sitting down, Sun Hye asked him why he had lied. Junsu replied, "Even though I don't expect them to like me, I also don't want them to hate me." So, he asked Sun Hye to keep his secret. That night, Junsu saw a drawing that Hyun-suk had made and praised him, saying it was beautiful. He knew that even though it was late, Hyun-suk was still working hard because he was preparing to represent the class in the city-level drawing contest. The next day, Junsu decided to meet the teacher and asked her to cancel his participation in the contest. The teacher didn't understand why Junsu would do something so strange. He was clearly the best artist in class, yet he didn't want to take part. At that moment, the principal came over. This sharp principal already knew the reason and said that if the boy didn't like it, they shouldn't force him to join. Hearing that, Junsu smiled. That evening, Sun Hye brought home a cake and told everyone to gather around to sing a birthday song together. Sangman curiously asked whose birthday it was. Sun Hye didn't say much, only told everyone to just sing. Everyone clapped and sang. then blew out the candles. Finally, Sun Hei announced to everyone that she was pregnant. Today was the happiest day of Junsu's life, because he was about to have a younger sibling. However, upon hearing the news, Jinju angrily stormed off. To help cover household expenses for his mother, Junsu delivered milk to homes every morning. He was so tired that sweat drenched his forehead. But when he thought about the baby growing inside his mother, he immediately felt his energy return. As soon as dawn broke, he brought milk to his mother and told her to rest well. He would take care of the housework himself. This scene was witnessed entirely by Jinju. 6 months passed. Because of her pregnancy, Sun Hai had to take leave from work. The household expenses became insufficient, so they had to withdraw Jinju from her dance class. Jinju furiously blamed her mother for finding a husband who couldn't even provide enough for daily living. After saying that, she turned around and ran out. To take responsibility for the family's living costs, Sangman went to see an old friend. He learned that there was a big business deal happening, but first he needed to mortgage his house. After everything was settled, his friend even gave Sangman an advance payment. At dinner, he wanted to cheer up his wife's 2 daughters. Sangman took out 2 gift boxes for the Jinju sisters. When Jinju saw that inside was a pair of very beautiful shoes, she was delighted. Luckily, Sun Hai noticed that Junsu didn't receive a gift, so she asked Sangman where Junsu's gift was. Unexpectedly, he replied, "Isn't he already eating meat?" Junsu played along and smiled brightly. After dinner, he ran to ask his father where the money came from, whether he had gone back to swindling people. Sangman explained that it was money a friend had repaid him. However, Junsu didn't believe that anyone in this world could possibly owe his father money. In the blink of an eye, the day came for the stepmother to give birth. The 2 sisters, Jinju, stood outside, constantly scolding Junsu, saying that it was his father who caused their mother such pain. They told him to leave their house. Fortunately, Sun Hei safely gave birth to a very beautiful baby girl. The 3 siblings couldn't hide their joy upon seeing the little baby. Sun Hei named the baby Nariri, hoping that she would help mend the bond among the 3 siblings. Standing beside them, Sangman also felt that the name was very nice. He had thought that a family of 6 would live happily together forever. However, when they returned home, that happiness was abruptly shattered by the arrival of several police officers. It turned out that his friend's business deal was suspected of being a fraud, so Sangman was taken in for questioning. He felt certain that something must have gone wrong somewhere. While the police were distracted, he quickly escaped. The sight of a man running away drew the attention of a whole group of pursuers. As Sangman ran across the road, Sun Hei rushed after him. But unexpectedly, at that very moment, a large truck came speeding by. He managed to save his wife's life but lost his own forever. The tragedy didn't end there. Because Sangman had mortgaged their house, all of the family's belongings were confiscated.
This will give you goosebumps, but we know who you will marry.
Including their family photo. In the end, the entire family had to move into an old, run-down rental house. Jinju threw all the belongings onto the floor and blamed her mother, saying that if she hadn't married that con man, their family would never have ended up like this. Sun Hai apologized to her daughter, but firmly stated that she did not regret her decision. Because she hadn't properly followed postpartum care, Sun Hai's lower back was in extreme pain. Junsu, lying nearby, saw everything. To make a living, Sun Hei carried her baby on her back while working at the vegetable market. Understanding her hardship, Junsu came every day to help. However, just after he left, Sun Hai suddenly collapsed. At the hospital, the doctor said that she had fainted from overwork and needed a long period of rest. Looking at his mother lying on the bed, Junsu quietly made a decision. The next day, he used the money he had earned to go to the pharmacy and buy several kinds of medicine for postpartum recovery. That evening, he also bought beef for the Jinju sisters. Seeing his 2 younger sisters eating happily, Junsu felt deeply sad. At that moment, Sun Hai had returned home and saw a box of medicine, along with a letter. In the letter, it was written, "I'm sorry for leaving without saying goodbye. I'm truly sorry. Please see this box of medicine as a gift from your bad husband to you. You loved me wholeheartedly and treated me like your own son. I am truly grateful." At the same time, Junsu was sitting on a bus, leaving town. He planned to continue selling medicine with the uncle he had worked for before. In the blink of an eye, several months passed, and every month, Junsu sent money home without fail. Today, Sun Hei brought a savings book to the bank, hoping to ask about the origin of the money inside. This was surely the most pitiful child among all Korean dramas. His father had just been killed in a car accident a few days earlier, and not long after that, his stepmother fell asleep in his arms forever. It turned out that not long ago, thanks to the bank, Sun Hei had found the place where Junsu was working. As soon as she arrived, she scolded him for running away from home. Even though he was being hit, Junsu still felt very happy, because for the first time in his life, he was being scolded by his mother. So this was what it felt like to be disciplined by her. After that, he immediately hugged his mother tightly and said, "I was wrong. Mom, I was wrong." Seeing this, Sunhae stopped hitting him, hugged him, and burst into tears. Then, the two of them said goodbye to the uncle and went home together. But no one could have imagined that this would be the last time Junsu was by his mother's side. The two leaned their heads against each other and fell asleep. When the bus reached a stop, the driver called out for them to get off. Seeing that his mother wasn't moving, Junsu panicked and tried shaking her to wake her up. Unexpectedly, his mother's hand slipped down, and she slowly sank into an eternal sleep. Realizing that his mother wouldn't wake up, Junsu didn't know what to do. He begged her to wake up, saying, "Mom, please wake up. Let's go home." But all his efforts were in vain. As expected, Junsu was once again blamed by the Jinju sisters. They said that if he hadn't left home, their mother wouldn't have gone searching for him. They insisted that he had caused her death. When he returned home, Jinju threw all his belongings out of the house and told him to get out immediately. She even warned Hyun-sok not to open the door for him. Junsu looked at the pair of shoes thrown outside, not knowing what to do. The next day, it rained heavily. Junsu stood outside the whole day. Seeing him standing there, Hyun-sok felt heartbroken and ran out to call him in. The two boys hugged each other and burst into tears. Junsu blamed himself, thinking he never should have left home, that he was the one who caused their mother's death. To raise his three younger siblings, Junsu worked 3 part-time jobs every day. In the early morning, he delivered newspapers. During the day, he carried his baby sister on his back while selling milk. At night, he cleaned public bathhouses. When he saw his little sister sleeping soundly, all the fatigue from the day seemed to disappear. Junsu swore that he would definitely raise his siblings until they were grown. However, all those efforts received no recognition from Jinju. She told her younger brother that those things were simply Junsu's responsibility, so they didn't need to feel sorry for him. That evening, Junsu gave his siblings some pocket money. Hyun-suk said that it was more than before. Junsu replied that his business had been going well lately, so he gave them a little extra. Jinju said nothing, just took the money and went back to her room. Then, Junsu took out a teddy bear to give to Nari, but Jinju objected, saying that street shops were dirty, and at the very least, it should be washed clean before giving it to the baby. So Junsu washed the teddy bear thoroughly, before handing it to his little sister. Although the bear was no longer as pretty as it was at first, it was clear that Nari was truly happy. After that, he carried his little sister outside, singing softly to lull her to sleep. This was also the happiest moment of Junsu's day. Time passed quickly, and Junsu, once a small boy, had grown into a handsome young man. One day, while Junsu was working at a construction site, an older lady came to tell him that his younger brother had gotten into a fight at school. Although his brother's test scores were the highest in the whole school, the teacher didn't care at all, because the parent of the second-ranked student was a very famous tycoon in the area, and the teacher wanted to stay in his good graces. At that moment, another student walked over and said to Kyungtae, "You're really amazing. You ranked second in the whole school." Upon hearing those words, the expression on the tycoon in Pyo's face immediately turned stern. The teacher standing beside him spoke up in defense of Kyungtae, insisting that he had worked very hard. However, Pyo didn't care at all, and turned to scold his own son instead. Soon after, Kyungtae went to find Hyun-suk to vent his anger. He said, "The son of a swindler like you must have cheated to get first place, and that older brother of yours who works at a construction site. Poor trash like you two will never amount to anything." Hearing him insult his brother like that, Hyun-suk lunged forward and punched him. The two boys began fighting each other. At that moment, while Junsu was tightening bolts at the construction site, an older lady came and said, "Your younger brother is fighting with a classmate at school." Hearing this, Junsu immediately ran off. Not wanting his brother to lose face, he even stopped outside the classroom door to straighten his clothes before going in. Although it was clear that Kyungtae had started the fight, the unpleasant teacher still claimed that Hyun-suk was the one who provoked it. Fortunately, Pyo had no intention of pursuing the matter further. Otherwise, Hyun-suk might have been punished by the school. Junsu knew his younger brother well, so he firmly stated that his brother was not that kind of person. Upon hearing this, Pyo's expression suddenly grew serious. Outside, Hyun-suk said to his brother, "I thought you wouldn't believe me." Kyungtae, sitting in the car, watched the two brothers through the window, and thought to himself that things wouldn't end so easily. That evening, to celebrate his younger brother for ranking first in the exam, Junsu deliberately decorated his workplace a little. He then invited a few of Hyun-suk's friends over to celebrate. However, Unexpectedly, Kyung-tae showed up uninvited. As soon as he entered the room, he began provoking Hyun-suk, saying that the teacher had a special gift for him, and even mentioned, "It's lucky for you that you have an older brother who isn't related by blood. Otherwise, you wouldn't even be in school." Hyun-suk was so angry that he nearly crushed the soda can in his hand. Not wanting to ruin everyone's mood, he said, "Let's go outside and talk." He had no idea that this would be the worst decision of his life. Just then, a few guests came in and announced that someone was fighting outside and that the police should be called immediately. Realizing that something was wrong, Jun-soo hurriedly ran out. Meanwhile, Hyun-suk pushed Kyung-tae away, but suddenly sensed that something was wrong. After his younger brother left, Jun-soo ran over to where Kyung-tae was. He was about to ask what had happened, but unexpectedly, Kyung-tae collapsed. Jun-soo froze when he saw the pile of sharp nails behind the boy. Seeing the blood covering his back, he became even more terrified. At that very moment, the sound of police sirens echoed in the distance. He recalled what his mother had once told him. "My son, no matter what happens to our family, you must never let go of each other's hands." At once, Jun-soo smeared the blood on his own hands onto his clothes. All of this was witnessed from afar by his little sister, Nari, and so, Jun-soo was sentenced to 12 years in prison, but he felt no regret at all. At that time, Jinju also came to visit him. She told him that they shouldn't see each other again, because she didn't want anyone to know she had a brother who was a murderer. It was the first time Jinju had ever called him brother, but tragically, it happened under such circumstances. To support the family, Jinju had no choice but to quit school and start working to earn money. Jun-soo spent 10 long years in prison in place of his younger brother, but what he received after his release was only cold rejection from his own family. At last, Jun-soo found where his 3 younger siblings were living. While standing outside the gate, he happened to meet his little sister again. After 10 years apart, neither of them recognized each other. Jun-soo asked if her name was Nari. The girl was surprised and asked how he knew her name. At that moment, Hyun-suk also came out. Seeing his younger brother all grown up and mature, Jun-soo was so overwhelmed with emotion that he couldn't hold back his tears. After that, the 4 of them went inside the house together. Jinju was the first to speak harshly. She asked why he had appeared in front of them again. Hadn't they already severed all ties? Jun-soo said he just wanted to see how everyone was doing, but before he could finish, Jinju interrupted and said that since he had seen them, he could leave now, couldn't he? Jun-soo had no choice but to leave reluctantly, but Nari ran after him. She handed him her small savings and said that they shouldn't meet again. She didn't want others to know she had a brother who was a murderer. After saying that, she burst into tears and ran back into the house. Jun-soo realized that his 3 siblings were living well, so he decided he would no longer disturb them. The next day, Jun-soo went to the bank to take out his savings book, intending to withdraw 20,000 won in cash. It was the money he had earned from his prison work. The bank clerk advised him to make a card, so it would be more convenient to withdraw money in the future. However, Jun-soo directly refused, saying that he preferred inconvenience, thinking to himself that this way, he wouldn't have to spend any extra money. After withdrawing the money, the first thing he thought of was filling his empty stomach. To save money, he only ordered the cheapest kimbap and drank the free soup. He kept eating until the shop owner grew annoyed, and only then did he stop. However, to make himself feel full, he picked up the water jug beside him and poured glass after glass, gulping it down. After that, he took a bus to look for a job. Perhaps because his stepmother had died on a bus, the moment he got on, Jun-soo began to feel nauseous. In the end, he had to get off and vomit everything he had just eaten. He then pulled himself together and went to the place where he had applied for work. However, when the lady in charge learned that Jun-soo had been in prison, she didn't even wait for him to explain. She simply said she had already found someone else and told him to go home. As Jun-soo wandered aimlessly down the street, unsure what to do, he happened to meet an uncle at the market. The man introduced him to a job moving clothes at the marketplace. Just as Jun-soo resolved to work hard, he was accidentally hit by a car. The young woman hurriedly got out of the car and asked if he was okay. Jun-soo assured her that he was fine. Even after being hit, he quickly stood up and continued working, because this was his first job, and he didn't want to lose it. But Jun-soo had no idea that this woman would end up entangled with his life forever. The next day, while Jun-soo and the uncle were transporting clothes for the shop, they happened to run into the same woman who had hit him the day before. After hearing the uncle talk, Jun-soo realized that this woman was actually a very influential figure in that shopping center. She not only knew 8 different languages, but also owned many large clothing stores like this one. Hearing that, Jun-soo was utterly astonished. However, the uncle immediately objected, warning Jun-soo not to be bewitched by her appearance. He explained that everyone around here called her the devil. To customers, she seemed like an angel, but to her employees, she was extremely strict. No one had ever lasted under her management for more than a month. Even so, Jun-soo didn't believe what the uncle said. He thought that if he ever had the chance, he would like to follow her and learn learn something from her. That chance came unexpectedly and quickly. This man, who had taken the blame and spent 10 years in prison for his younger brother, was later driven out by his own family after being released. Left with no other choice, Jun-Soo had to work hard to survive. No matter how exhausting the labor during the day, every night he would go to visit his siblings, and in those moments, he felt true happiness. The next day, when Jinju went outside to get the newspaper, she saw bottles of milk and fruit placed near the gate. Without thinking much, she knew they were gifts from Jun-Soo. She picked up the watermelon and smashed it on the ground to show her anger. At that moment, Hyun-Sok also came out. The moment he saw it, he knew these were things sent by Jun-Soo. To stop Jinju from wasting food, he picked up the box of milk from the ground and said he would take it over to give to the elderly neighbor. They had no idea that Jun-Soo had worked so hard to afford those gifts.
If the final game closes this one, wins the series. Struck out with the cheap seats. Important things aren't worth compromising. At Farmers, we offer both quality insurance and great savings. Here, take mine. We are farmers.
That moment, a customer came to Doozy's store and asked her to shorten a pair of pants. Unfortunately, the seamstress suddenly had a stomachache and had to leave. While Doozy was troubled, unsure what to do, Jun-Soo, who was standing nearby, offered to give it a try. His words left Doozy momentarily speechless. She was skeptical about what he said. But then, Jun-Soo demonstrated his skill. His precise and professional movements amazed everyone. He even finished the job half an hour earlier than promised, and the customer was very satisfied with the result. After the job was done, Doozy brought him a drink to thank him and asked how much he wanted to be paid for the day. To her surprise, Jun-Soo refused to take any money. He said he hoped to work at her store. He told her that every day he saw her speaking different languages with customers, and he wanted to learn from her. However, Doozy thought it would be inappropriate for a man to work in a woman's clothing store, so she said it would be better for him to just take the payment. But Jun-Soo insisted. He only asked for one day to prove himself. If he failed, he would give up. Doozy could only nod in agreement to his request. The next day, when Doozy arrived at the store, she saw customers being attentively served and felt very pleased. She had finally found an employee who met her expectations. At the end of the day, Jun-Soo went to ask Doozy if he could come back to work again tomorrow. Unexpectedly, Doozy told him that he had been officially hired. After all, who could refuse such a skilled employee? A few days later, Doozy discovered something unusual. That day, just like always, after finishing his meal, Jun-Soo returned to hand the receipt to Doozy. She noticed that he never spent more than 5,000 won on any meal, and each time, he chose the cheapest kimbap on the menu. This made Doozy very curious. She told him that occasionally spending more than 10,000 won wasn't a problem. Besides, his skills were exceptional, and his sewing technique was outstanding. So why did he have to be so hard on himself? But Jun-Soo simply said, "Can I choose not to answer that?" That only made Doozy even more curious. If someday she found out that she had fallen for a man who was once convicted of murder, how would she react? One day, a married couple happened to walk past Doozy's store. The wife saw the beautiful clothes on display and asked her husband to buy her an outfit, saying that she hadn't bought any new clothes in 3 years. Unexpectedly, the husband became furious and scolded her, saying that since she already had a child to carry around, she didn't need new clothes. Understanding the woman's feelings, Jun-Soo took out an outfit and told her it was a gift for mothers. He explained that the clothing had minor defects, so there was no need to pay for it. Doozy quickly rushed over and asked what he was trying to do. To her surprise, Jun-Soo quietly told her that the cost of the outfit could be deducted from his salary. The husband standing nearby sensed something was wrong and angrily grabbed Jun-Soo by the collar. Seeing what was happening, Doozy quickly called the police. However, before Jun-Soo could even explain, the husband punched him hard in the face. Convinced that Jun-Soo and his wife were having an affair, Doozy tried to run over and stop him, but the husband shoved her aside and continued beating Jun-Soo. No matter how much the man punched and kicked, Jun-Soo didn't fight back. Fortunately, the police arrived in time to stop the altercation. The officers asked Jun-Soo if he was okay and said they would take the husband to the station, wondering aloud how someone could assault another person so recklessly. Hearing that Doozy intended to press charges, Jun-Soo quickly said, "I'm fine. There's no need to go to the police station." Afterward, he still handed the outfit to the woman as a gift. Uncle Manzone was puzzled as to why Jun-Soo acted that way. In truth, Jun-Soo was afraid that his criminal record would be exposed. Later, Doozy brought some medicine to treat his injuries, but when her fingers brushed against his jawbone, Jun-Soo suddenly felt nauseous. He pushed her away and ran straight outside. This made Doozy think that she must be ugly. The uncle hurried after Junsu, asking what was wrong, thinking perhaps his head had been damaged in the fight. Helplessly, Junsu had to tell the truth. It turned out that after 10 years without any contact with women, he now felt sick just from being touched by one. That night, Doozy asked him why he hadn't fought back. Junsu explained that if he had retaliated, then even if the woman jumped into a river, she would never have been able to prove her innocence. Doozy looked at the man before her with quiet concern. The next day, Junsu still arrived early to clean the glass doors at Jinju's workplace. Because of him, Jinju was often praised by her boss, though she had no idea who was helping her. That day, Jinju accidentally saw Junsu. She walked up, snatched the cleaning cloth from his hand, and threw it to the ground. She demanded to know why he was appearing in front of her again. Hadn't they agreed never to meet? Junsu replied that he only wanted to help her with a few small chores, so she could have more time to rest while working. But Jinju refused. She said that just thinking back to the days when the whole family was together made her feel sick. Those words pierced Junsu's heart like thousands of knives. He never imagined that the days he had cherished as the happiest of his life were the very ones Jinju despised the most. In the end, he decided he would never bother them again. After that, he went to visit his parents' graves and gazed at their photo. Unable to hold back his emotions any longer, Junsu broke down in tears. Just then, a familiar voice sounded. It was Nari, who had also come to visit their parents. The two sat down on a nearby bench, and Nari showed him the list of awards she had received. When Junsu saw Nari's name displayed on the phone, he was so overjoyed. In truth, Nari had her own reason for coming. She wanted Junsu to represent their family and attend the award ceremony with her. If Jinju went, she feared her sister would take all the prize money. However, Junsu refused, knowing that Jinju was Nari's legal guardian. He believed such matters should rightfully be handled by her. To earn money for his sister's education, Junsu chose to work 18-hour days, hoping to save up as much as possible to send to her. That day, Junsu was doing his usual job selling clothes. A female customer kept haggling, trying to lower the price, but Junsu firmly refused. The woman then stepped closer and began acting coy to persuade him. Instinctively, Junsu pushed her away. The uncle standing nearby was startled by his reaction. Doozy also scolded Junsu, saying he shouldn't have behaved that way. Feeling deeply sorry for what had happened, Junsu apologized and left the store. While he was gone, the uncle explained everything to Doozy. He told her that Junsu hadn't interacted with women for 10 years, so now, even the slightest touch from a woman made him feel nauseous. He added that the same thing had happened before when she applied medicine to his wounds. Hearing this, Doozy was astonished and couldn't believe that someone could actually be allergic to women. At that moment, Junsu returned. Feeling that his condition made him unsuitable to continue working at the store, he requested to quit. However, Doozy couldn't bring herself to let go of such an exceptional employee, so she decided she would help cure him instead. At lunchtime, the two of them went to a room to begin the treatment process. First, Doozy slowly raised her finger and he immediately reacted. Seeing that his reaction wasn't very strong, Doozy reached out. Unexpectedly, he couldn't hold it in any longer and ran straight into the restroom, leaving Doozy alone. The next day, under Nari's persuasion, Jinju agreed to come to the company to attend the award ceremony. Unexpectedly, the company that gave the award to Nari turned out to be the company of Doozy's grandfather, and Doozy herself was also a well-known female expert. At the meeting, Jinju said she wanted her younger sister to go to college through studying, not by taking shortcuts like this. Therefore, this time, she only came to express her gratitude for everyone's goodwill. However, when Jinju found out that her sister had taken promotional photos, she asked what the advertisement's title was. I ranked last in the class. Jinju was so furious that she almost wanted to flip the table right there. At that moment, the chairman also spoke up. He said he would pay attention to Nari's studies and assured Jinju that he would call her teacher every week to ask about her academic performance. He continued on to the next topic, saying that they would model the shoot after Nari herself and create a student-themed concept for her, then asked if Jinju thought it was fine. Hearing that, Jinju could only nod in agreement. On this side, Junsu didn't see any trace of Doozy all day, so he couldn't concentrate on work at all. He even mistook a stranger on the street for her. Finally, when night came, and Junsu had just seen off the last guest, Doozy appeared behind him. Junsu felt extremely happy. He had been worried that something bad might have happened to Doozy. He was so emotional that he grabbed her by the shoulders. Seeing this, Doozy was very happy, because it meant his condition had improved. That evening, the two went to a park. Doozy suggested they have a running race. Whoever came in last would have to buy dinner. Hearing that, Junsu said he had long legs, so it wouldn't be fair to her. Doozy agreed, and said it really wasn't fair. Then, she proposed that she would run half a lap, while Junsu would run a full lap. That way, it would seem fairer. After agreeing, they began running. When Junsu was about to overtake Dozy, she suddenly reached out, grabbed his shirt, and pulled him back. Dozy won the race and was as happy as a child getting candy. Junsu stood beside her, laughing at her joy. His hearty laughter left Dozy staring blankly at him. This man had served a 10-year prison sentence in place of his stepmother's son. However, the stepmother's daughter regarded him as an enemy. Jinju told Junsu that all he needed to do was live his own life well, but Junsu's life had always revolved around his younger siblings. Today, while Junsu was working, he received a message from Nari. The message said that she was on a hunger strike in protest and was about to die. Seeing the message, Junsu immediately ran out, leaving Dozy alone in the store. Then he called Nari from outside. She said she wanted to meet him. Without hesitation, Junsu went back inside to ask for leave and rushed straight to meet Nari. He knew that Nari had been fasting for 2 days because of the prize money issue, so he immediately took her to a restaurant to eat. He ordered an abalone porridge set that he normally wouldn't even dare to think about. To make Nari eat happily, he told her to eat as much as she wanted, that he had money. Seeing how worried he was, Nari said, "Even though my sister knows I'm on a hunger strike, she doesn't care at all. Only you worry about me." Then she started eating with great appetite. Watching her, Junsu smiled with satisfaction. Nari also shared with Junsu that she wanted to study at an art school. Hearing that, Junsu silently made a decision. After they finished eating and were about to leave, Junsu called Nari back and told her he was willing to give her 1,000,000 won for her studies. However, Nari refused, saying that she hadn't accepted him as her brother yet and didn't want to become a burden to him. Then Junsu stopped her and said, "You've never had a dream of my own. You all are my dream. So if you fulfill your dream, it means you've also fulfilled mine." Looking at the brother standing in front of her, Nari wondered why there could be such a foolish person, someone who regarded his family as his dream. After that, Junsu cheerfully went to the store. Dozy sensed something unusual and asked Junsu if he was in love. Hearing that, Junsu felt embarrassed, but he didn't reveal that the person she was talking about was actually his younger sister. The next day, Junsu brought money to see the principal and asked him to take special care of Nari. The principal also felt awkward because of Junsu's politeness. Fortunately, Nari arrived just in time to stop him and pulled him outside. Once outside, Junsu truly felt happy because, at last, he could do something for his little sister. Nari then said, "Mr. Bear is really cool, isn't he?" This made Junsu suddenly remember the past. It turned out his sister had never forgotten that song. Then, Nari made an appointment to meet Junsu again the next day. On his way home, Junsu was just like when he used to score 100 points on a test. So happy that he jumped and punched the air excitedly, not caring about anyone's gaze. That evening, to completely cure Junsu's illness, Dozy took him to the rooftop to play a hand-slapping game. To prevent Junsu from backing down, Dozy used 10,000 won as a bet, aiming to remove his thoughts of giving up once and for all. When the two began playing, Dozy accidentally fell into his arms. The scene left both of them extremely flustered. The stepmother's daughter slapped Junsu and accused him of ruining her life, as well as destroying the life of her younger sister. Not long ago, Nari had asked Junsu to be her guardian. He had gone to her school to ask the teacher for permission for Nari to take a 1-month leave. When he saw that the teacher was deliberately making things difficult, Junsu stood by Nari's side and spoke on her behalf. In the end, the teacher had no choice but to agree. Afterwards, the two went outside. To thank Junsu, Nari raised her hand, creating an incredibly adorable moment. This was undoubtedly the happiest moment for Junsu. That evening, to make her sister happy, Nari took out her latest test results. When Jinju saw them, she was so emotional that she nearly burst into tears. She couldn't believe that her little sister, who used to be at the bottom of the class, had improved so much. The next day, Jinju brought fresh flowers to thank the teacher. However, she found out that Junsu had helped Nari enroll in an art school. Therefore, she decided to go to the photo studio to look for Nari. Nari, unaware of what was happening, still greeted her sister cheerfully. "Excuse me, may I ask where Nari's school bag and clothes are?" On this side, Junsu also received a phone call from Nari, but when he answered, he realized it was Jinju. After that, the two agreed to meet at the park. As soon as they met, Jinju slapped Junsu. She asked what gave him the right to take Nari to enroll in an art school. She criticized him, saying that if he had that much money, he should keep it for himself instead. Unexpectedly, Junsu replied that it was Nari's dream, and that they needed to believe in her dream. If she didn't try even once, how would they ever know whether she could succeed or not? A person who has been in prison for 15 years like you, what do you even know? If she fails, that kind of pain is something an ordinary person couldn't possibly endure. What do you understand, Junsu? I beg you. Please, I beg you, don't come and disturb our lives anymore. Jinju's words were like knives stabbing into Junsu's heart. On his way back, he walked while crying. This scene happened to be witnessed by Dozy, a man who was usually so bright and positive. Why was he crying on the street like that? What on earth had happened? She didn't dare approach him, afraid to disturb him, so she could only drive slowly alongside him. That night, Jinju recalled the words she had said to Junsu, and felt heartbroken. She decided to find her close friend, to share her pain. Under the influence of alcohol, the two went too far. The next day, Jinju pretended as if nothing had happened. She said that it was simply because she had been feeling hurt, and he happened to be there at that moment. Nothing more, and he didn't need to think too much about Tet. The friend was also deeply hurt by Jinju's words. In another place, Nari felt very worried because Jinju hadn't come home all night. So she called Junsu, and told him that Jinju had found out about her enrollment in the art school. Junsu already knew about it, and thought that for now, they shouldn't contact each other anymore, because it would only make Jinju angry. After that, Nari took the initiative to meet Jinju. She even apologized to her sister, expecting to be scolded. However, Jinju remained calm, and said that she already knew, and told Nari to go home. That night, Jinju went into Nara's room. Looking at her younger sister sleeping soundly, she felt heartbroken. Then she picked up the phone on the table. Jinju accidentally saw the text messages between her sister and Junsu. In the messages, Nari wrote, "Do I really need your permission before I can talk to him?" And Junsu replied, "For now, let's stop messaging, because I won't be replying." In her heart, Jinju wondered whether she was truly wrong. Then she went back to her own room, took out her phone, and saved Junsu's number. Kind-hearted Dozy used her own body to help cure Junsu's allergy to women. She even spent her own money so he could take driving lessons. Knowing that he usually felt nauseous when riding in a car, Dozy often walked beside him and chatted with him on the way home. Seeing that Dozy looked hot, Junsu raised his hand to shade her from the sun. Dozy thought that this man really knew how to flirt with women, and considered Junsu a master of romance. However, when she saw his innocent expression, she felt that maybe she was just overthinking it. Around midnight, the two finally returned to the store. Wanting to repay Dozy, Junsu took the initiative to ask if there was anything he could do for her. Dozy didn't understand why he asked such a question, so Junsu explained that he felt she also had emotional scars. While Dozy was unsure how to respond, Mr. Manzone rushed in and reported that it was pouring rain outside. Junsu immediately grabbed her hand and ran up to the rooftop. He even asked Mr. Manzone to watch over the store for them. Mr. Manzone was astonished. It wasn't this guy supposed to be shy around women. Why was he suddenly holding the director's hand and running like that? The two reached the rooftop, and then Junsu slowly placed his hand on Dozy's shoulder. He remembered that Dozy once said she was very afraid of rainy days. To help Dozy overcome her fear of rain, Junsu told her to stretch out her arms and enjoy the rain freely. Then he demonstrated it himself first. Dozy clumsily followed his example. The two of them stood there, bathing in the rain together on the rooftop. Dozy said that she had cried a lot on that rainy day. Lift your face up. That way, you won't know whether what's falling on your face is rain or tears. Curious, Dozy asked Junsu, could it be that you also have unhappy memories of rainy days? Junsu recalled a rainy night from 10 years ago, and told Dozy that he had never regretted the decision he made that day. That evening, when Dozy got home and saw her reflection in the window, she wondered when she had started smiling so much. Not long after, the day of Junsu's driving test arrived. Dozy even came to watch in person. She couldn't believe she looked just like a mother waiting for her child. Number 9. Junsu has passed the test. As soon as he learned that he had passed, Junsu immediately ran over to Dozy's side. Meanwhile, ever since developing feelings for Hyun-sok, Nara's superior had gone to his place. Unexpectedly, she discovered that Hyun-sok was actually Nara's older brother. She hoped Nari could help her. Normally, Nari was quite naive, but this time, she was extremely quick-witted. Very soon, the two women struck a deal. When Nari returned home, she asked herself whether she was selling out her brother for her own advancement. No, the real fool was the one who didn't seize opportunities. The next day, Nari clung to her brother constantly. She wanted Hyun-sok to come watch her photo shoot so she could earn her superior's favor. Not long after, Hyun-sok brought gifts to visit Nari. Her superior teasingly asked why a prosecutor would come there. In this way, Hyun-sok was completely sold out by his sister. To win Hyun-sok's affection, Ju Young promised to give Nari more resources. Even as they said goodbye, Ju Young couldn't help but glance at Hyun-sok several more times. When she got home and saw the thank you message from Hyun-sok, Ju Young was so happy that she screamed out loud. Taking advantage of the moment when Dozy was sound asleep, Junsu took out his sketch pad to draw her portrait. Unexpectedly, while he was drawing, Mr. Manzone discovered him. The noise woke Doozy up as well. Seeing this, Junsu quickly hid his sketchbook. Knowing that he was drawing her, Dozy said she didn't allow him to do so. Then she snatched the sketchbook and took it home with her. That night, she sat down and admired the portrait Junsu had drawn. It was the first time anyone had ever drawn her portrait. This made her incredibly happy. She didn't realize that her heart had already been stolen by Junsu. Meanwhile, somewhere else, the previous photo shoot incident kept upsetting Jinju. Wanting her sister to forgive her, Nari ran into Jinju's room to share some good news. She said that the photography department head had promised to look after her, and that woman was the stylishly dressed lady Jinju had met before. Thanks to Nehris matchmaking, that woman and her brother were now dating. Hearing something good for once, Jinju felt much comforted. Seeing that her sister was no longer angry, Nari immediately ran up, kissed her on the cheek, and wished her good night. After Nari left, Jinju finally smiled. The next day was Nari's birthday. She had thought her sister would prepare a birthday party for her, but when she saw a table full of vegetables, Nari got angry and stormed off. After Nari left, Jinju asked her brother where Nari's birthday present was. Hyun-suk just smiled without saying a word. On this side, because she wasn't satisfied with yesterday's drawing, Doozy asked Junsu to draw another one for her. While he was deeply focused on sketching, a text message suddenly arrived, breaking the atmosphere between them. That evening, when Nari returned home, she saw a table full of delicious food, along with a birthday cake. It turned out that her sister hadn't forgotten her birthday after all. Suddenly, the doorbell rang. Jinju said, "Maybe the gift I prepared for Nari has arrived." While everyone was wondering what Jinju's gift might be, Junsu walked in. Earlier, Junsu had suddenly burst out laughing, but right after that, he began to cry as he looked at his phone. His boss, who was nearby, didn't dare to ask what was wrong. It turned out that Jinju had sent him a message telling him that today was Nari's birthday and inviting him to come home for dinner. It had been 10 years since he last came home for a meal. When he got home, the four siblings joyfully sang happy birthday to Nari. Junsu recalled the times when they were children, how they used to celebrate birthdays together like this. As he thought about it, tears began to fall. Then Jinju handed him a pair of chopsticks, perhaps her way of acknowledging him. Nari also reached out her hand, asking for her gift. Junsu's present was a portrait he had drawn of her as a child. Nari was deeply moved. She said that this was the only thing that could preserve the image of her younger days. When she was little, she had lied to her friends, saying that their house had burned down, which was why they no longer had any family photos. Jinju immediately comforted her, saying that Nari was the one their mother loved the most. Jinju also recalled that when they were young, while they were planting flowers, their mother had sprayed them all with a hose. That day had been truly joyful. Then she told everyone to hurry up and eat. Junsu took a sip of soup, but couldn't stand it any longer. He immediately ran into the bathroom. Inside, he hid and cried silently. Outside, Jinju said that if Hyun-suk felt uncomfortable, he could go upstairs. Unexpectedly, Hyun-suk said he wanted to wait for Junsu to come back so they could eat together. A moment later, Junsu came out again. To ease the awkward atmosphere, he started eating like crazy. He praised Jinju's cooking, saying it tasted just like their mother's. The four of them sat together, laughing happily as a family. After the meal, Jinju even brought out some desserts. Nari knew her brother still had to leave soon, so she felt sorry for him. She told him to stay the night, only worrying that her brother and sister might not want that. But, unexpectedly, Hyun-suk also told Junsu to stay. Nari added that it had already been 10 years since he last slept at home. In the end, Junsu couldn't hold back anymore and burst into tears in front of everyone. Meanwhile, Dozy, worried, called Junsu. "What did you say? Speak louder, director. I'm sorry. I won't be able to return to the store tonight." Hearing that, Dozy thought Junsu was with another woman, and she felt extremely uneasy inside. That night, Nari carried her pillow into Jinju's room, wanting to sleep with her sister for the night. She asked whether she could continue calling Junsu her brother from now on. Jinju said nothing and just turned away, but Nari could feel her sister's feeling.
This will give you goosebumps, but we know who you will marry.
Finally, Jinju had let go of the burden in her heart. On the other side, Junsu quietly covered Hyun-suk with a blanket. It was recalling the words he once said to Dozy. It was he himself who had encouraged Dozy to be more social and make more friends, but he never expected that those very words would lead the woman he loved. Lost in thought, Junsu ran wildly down the street. The next day, Junsu went to his siblings' house for dinner. Jinju was in charge of preparing the food, while Junsu helped Marie practice her lines. That night, before going to bed, Jun-soo kept staring at Hyun-suk. Then he took out the picture of Nari that he had cut out from the newspaper. He said that his dream was gradually, little by little, coming true. However, Hyun-suk asked him whether he didn't feel even a bit of pressure about it. Meanwhile, Nari fell into a nightmare. No matter how many times Jinju called her, she couldn't wake up. Jun-soo and Hyun-suk also rushed in to see what was happening. At that moment, Nari finally opened her eyes, immediately threw herself into her sister's arms, and said that she had the same nightmare again. But when Nari saw Jun-soo, she felt that it was him. She exclaimed that she had a feeling it was him. Jun-soo also realized that something was wrong. It seemed that Nari had discovered the secret he had been trying to hide all this time. After comforting Nari to sleep, Jun-soo heard Jinju say that on the night
This team will be landing at
Jun-soo began to
Fragment.
rise. He was afraid that Nari's memory was gradually coming back. On the way back, Jun-soo decided that during this bandits handed her the equipment to work while he himself took out a paper fan to fan his idol. He said that being
Don't let him push you back. I gotcha.
start filming, and the old chairman followed right beside her. Nari really couldn't stand it anymore. She immediately
Been putting the bomb in bombastic since 2681.
So he didn't just become the president of
I can't wait to get down there and do a job.
fan club. Meanwhile, in order to keep Jun-soo from feeling inferior, Do-si planned to turn him into the kind of person she wanted.
This is your champion.
Everyone's recognition.
You know what I look like. Come find me.
Jun-soo had a criminal record, so he knew he was not willing to sacrifice his instead of his place.
Round 1. Beginning ring countdown.
Looks like we're in the next ring. Good.
Spitfire here.
Evo harvesters are now available.
My weapons in hand and ready to dance.
Warning. Ring closing.
Already inside the ring, fellas. Next round's on me. Extended light mag here. Level 2.
Attention. Delivering care package.
Looks like a care package is coming in. Big things in that.
Struth, this weapon's kitted to the nines.
All right, brothers. We got extra supplies here.
Leveled up. Better pick an upgrade and learn some new tricks.
Backpack here.
Got me an upgrade. Hands off, that's a prezi for Fusey.
Boat check here. now. My ultimate's charged.
Attention. First blood.
First blood. Good thing it's not us.
Enhance this weapon. It's looking bad to the bone.
Zip line here, fellas.
Light arsenal over here. Got my weapon in hand. Let's do this.
Weapons enhanced and ready to dance.
I'm spotted. Take it back.
Here comes the bubble load.
Reloading.
Deploying me knuckle
Watch out, I'm opening this guy.
It's an enemy shield. Go here, fellas. Enemy down.
I got one knocked.
Just giving my shields a recharge.
I'm getting shot.
Go here, fellas. Shooting at me.
Thermite out.
Juicing me shields.
So is thermite grenade. Frog out.
Here comes the old knuckle cluster.
Grenade.
Serving him enough.
Enemy down. Put this shield now. Tossing down my halo.
Juicing me shields. Clown here.
Now.
Extended evac tower here.
Round 2. Beginning ring
Just giving my
countdown.
shields a recharge.
Attention.
Standard stock here. Level 2. Replicator incoming. Get amongst it, fellas.
Attention. The champion has been eliminated.
Champ's dead. Heavy is the head that wears the bullet holes.
Rings nearby. 1 minute till close.
With truth, enemy here. Gotta clown that away.
Hostile spotted. Hostile over there.
Firing.
Serving him a knuckle sandwich.
Reloading.
Another bloody squad's attacking us. Bloody Joker over there. Stand back, knuckle clusters firing.
Let's go here. Signaling leadership. Hey, I'm getting shot. Hey, we have an airstrike on us.
Looky here, lads. We're inside the ring.
Link back up here.
Relax. Get everything under control.
Hey, brains up.
This team will be landing at Thermal Station.
It's time. 서로 가자. Be good sports and don't
Let's
die
get a
too
move on,
quick,
mate.
eh?
I'm sprouting gray hairs here.
Do you have a place to stay? Are you on the streets? No. Do you have a place to stay? I do. Are you doing yoga? Yeah.
Introducing your champion.
I was like, man, it is so, it must be hot on here. I couldn't imagine. You was going to take a picture of me? I'm deleting it. Here we go. Here.
Yeah, let's go over there.
Round one.
Love me an LMG. Good. Inside the next
Yeah,
ring.
my weapon is
Enhance the
enhanced.
weapon.
I'm
Not bad
ready.
work for a field kit.
Yeah, there are no squads near us. Signaling and throw back.
Shot a cargo bot. Extended heavy mag here.
Extended heavy
Level
mag here.
2.
Open supply bin here. 조심해. Never mind. 좋아. There are no squads near us. Check your map. I revealed the enemy's positions.
Attention. First blood.
First blood. Well, someone's being a rascal.
Enemy spotted over there.
Evo harvesters are now
I'm
available.
recalling my drone.
Warning. Movement in progress.
Yeah, we're on the grid.
Hey, mate. Let's go, D.
Shotgun bolt here. Level 3. Bloody oath. I leveled up. Extended energy mag here. Level 3.
Attention. Delivering care package.
Hey, got me a vault key.
Scrounged up some extra supplies for us.
We ought to go here.
May find loot here. Excuse me. I'm going to search for loot over there.
Reckon we should go here.
All right. My ultimate's ready to deploy.
Reckon I ought to grab an upgrade.
Let's transfer to that spot. Prepare yourself. We have an
G7
enemy.
Scout here.
Watch out, Outlands. Fusey's upgraded.
Not a bad one over there.
Dropping the mother load. Mind your head. Stand back. Enemy down. Fair income shot
Frag
though.
out.
Joker right here.
Enemy's shield broke. Enemy taken down. Tossing a flag.
Two squads near.
Just finish out.
This.
Giving my shields a recharge.
Recharging my shields.
Watch it, airstrike.
That's getting further.
Shields are low. Ought to recharge them.
Yeah, I put one down. Hold on. Shields recharging. Yeah, one squad nearby. They're far. I see one.
Tossing up some amped cover.
Well, that'd be an enemy. Just taking the piss. Joker over there.
I see one of them. Be prepared.
Serving him a knuckle sandwich.
Another squad.
Enemy here.
I downed one.
There's the four, mate. Let's go.
Enemy knuckle cluster.
I broke an enemy shield. Another one. Activating hardware reboot.
Beginning ring countdown.
Hold on. Shields recharging.
Check out this way.
Looky here, lads. We're inside the ring.
Yeah, replicate incoming.
On your feet, mate.
Give me a second. Fixing up. I'm recalling my drone.
Being shot at.
Let's go this way.
Enemy knuckle cluster. Grenade, fellas.
This way. Cutter. Throwing thermite grenade.
Recharging my shields.
Over here. 빨리 가자.
Putting up some amped cover.
Hold on. Shields recharging.
Boy, enemy knuckle cluster.
Enemy's shield broke. Took down an enemy. Enemy's shield broke.
I'm not done yet.
Charging my shield.
Deploying me knuckle cluster.
Not too good. Up and at 'em.
Knuckle cluster out. Enemy here. Looky here, lads. We're inside the ring. Kill that. Enemy here. Deploying me knuckle cluster.
Care package being
Hold on. Shields recharging.
Reloading. Putting up some amped cover.
I broke an enemy shield.
Launching me arc star.
Two squads near us.
Getting shot at.
Checking out of my drone. I'm good to go.
There,
Giving my
pull
shields a
off.
recharge. Evac tower deployed here.
Enemy shield is cracked. Reloading.
Attention. There is a new
Signaling my
kill
drone back.
leader.
Extended heavy mag here. Level 2.
Healing up. Hold on, hold on.
Sniper stock here. Level 2.
Round 3. Beginning ring countdown.
Oi, Volkey here.
Let's go this way.
Got an amp here. Knockdown shield here. Level 3.
They're sending down a replicator. Give me a second. Fixing up.
We could go over there. Just a thought. If I'm wrong, you can kill me. Scrounged up some extra supplies for us.
Found an extended energy mag. Level 3.
Optics here. Mid-range.
Evo cache here. Give me a second. Fixing up.
Putting up some ass cover.
I need light ammo. Excuse me. I'm searching for loot here.
Light ammo here.
Got a care package coming. Light ammo.
Healing. Give me a sec.
Yeah, I'll take that. I have an extended sniper mag here. Level 3.
Gotta clown that away.
Enemy. There's one, mates.
Another load incoming. This guy's about to fall. Juicing me shields.
Reloading.
Dropship incoming. Yeah, two squads nearby.
Getting attacked by another squad.
Drongo over there.
Activating EMP. Enemy shield is cracked. Not my drone. I'm good to go.
Someone's shooting at me.
Enemy down. 45 seconds.
Ring ain't far at all. Move it or lose it.
Not out.
Charging my shields. Ring's close.
Good shot, though.
30
One of
seconds.
them over there.
Let's turn it up, mates. Enemy shield broke. Some plunkers shooting at me. Healing up. Hold on. 10 seconds. Ring's close. We got this.
I'm
Mates,
max level.
looking at your
Watch
new
out,
kill leader
fellas.
now.
Healing. I'll walk it off. Change positive here.
Ring's moving and we're all outside. Let's not die this way. Cool?
I need shield.
Fusey's got an upgrade. We ought to go here.
Let's transfer to this spot.
What do you say we move here?
Fancy going this way.
He's shooting at me. Juicing me shields.
A lot of squads nearby.
Got one right here.
Round 5. Beginning ring countdown.
Get shot at. Enemy's shield broke. Took down an enemy. Giving my shields a recharge.
Enemy agent right here. The ring is closed.
Knuckle cluster out. Get your arms there.
Got one right here. I'm back. Logged off my drone. 45 seconds left. We're almost there. I'm down. I need to get back in. Enemy right here.
Ah, you good? Up and at 'em.
On your feet, mate.
Ring's closing in 30. It ain't far. You're scared? Well, too late.
I'm fine. Just fixing up.
Seconds. Ring's closed. We got this. Healing up. Hold on.
Serving him a knuckle sandwich.
Yeah, the ring's catching up right. Signaling my drone back.
Firing.
About done. Two other squads left.
Reloading.
Yeah, 2 squads nearby. 2 squads near us.
Shot at.
Let's go here.
Charging my shields. Enemy's shield broke. Enemy taken down.
Motherload.
Cracked an enemy's shield.
I'm down.
Charging my
I need
shield.
to get back in.
Final round. Beginning ring countdown.
One of them's right here.
Ah, crap, I'm down.
Ring's close. 45 seconds on the clock. Nice. On your feet, mate.
I hear you. Coming.
Here comes the old knuckle cluster.
There's one.
Wait, let me help you get those fangs out of the floorboards. Dumbass.
Hey!
We have our Apex champions. This team will be landing at Mirage à Trois.
We're not soldiers. We're a team.
Winning is the only way to stay free.
Love explosions, mate. Just don't love all the bloody ringing in me.
This is your champion.
Extra supplies if you need them.
Optics here.
Next ring's
Sniper.
far. If you're old or injured, bye-bye. Ring closes in 1 minute, and it's a ways off. Go fit or die.
Backpack here. Level 2.
Hands off, that's a present defusing. Ring's far and closing in 45. Last one in owes me a 12-pack.
Extended sniper mag here. Gold tier.
Evac tower here.
Need a new angle on this.
Watch your back. Enemy there.
Attention. Delivering care package.
Let's pick this care package clean.
Attention. First blood.
Moving to Echo for a better angle.
Some eager beaver got first blood.
Opening fire on our prey. Reloading.
Got a protector for you.
Leveled up. Better pick an upgrade and learn some new tricks.
Right here with level 1 shield.
I'm upgraded and ready to put her to
Full
use.
blast, team people.
Incoming. Sky's about to fall. Time to cluster out.
Busting a buster being targeted. Busting a buster shield.
Clown taken down. Chuck it to the
That's one more kill for Newcastle.
Reloading. I bagged him up. Level 2 shield on our prey there. Part of a full squad.
Healing. I'll walk it off.
Prey's been hit.
Eyes open, grenade. Nothing but invited busters.
Enemy there with level 1 shield. Part of a full squad.
Where are they shooting at?
Reloading. Mark, right there.
Where are they shooting at?
A mark over there.
I don't see anybody. Oh, there they go.
Clown that away.
Let's charge that way.
Here comes the mother load. Clown spotted over here. Champion's gone. Guess they'll give the title to any old joker. Knuckle cluster out.
My mobile shield's taking a turn.
Getting shot at. That is gray shield. I'm bleeding out.
Clown taken down.
Enemy, I'm down. Got him. Eyes open. Grenade.
Oh my gosh.
It was your job to get
That was my fault.
Looks like you failed the mission.
Hello? Oh, Walt, it's you. Hold on a second. I gotta go check my laundry. Hold on. Hold on, Walt. I gotta go get my laundry. Hold on. Okay. That's all laundry. Okay. All right.
This team will be landing
Oh, okay.
at the Dome.
It's my last game on, and then I'm going to bed. I've been out here all day. I've been out here all day, drinking up by myself.
No faffing about, fellas. Let's bloody do this.
I was working on a carving, but it's
And I got work to do.
One, try to stop me.
Introducing your champion.
It all ends the same way, with me observing.
Struth, this weapon's kitted to the nines. We're not all in the ring.
I've made my weapon even weaponier.
Optics here. Sniper.
I need it.
Is it me or is this thing glitching, like frozen?
First blood.
Got an extended supply bin here.
Oh, somebody's here.
Struth, I'm down. Enemy right here.
Let's move here.
Some prey. Just giving my shields a recharge.
Yeah, somebody's cheating.
Hey, Doc. You follow them now, right?
That means somebody's cheating.
Package.
Come
Care
on,
package coming
Lifeline,
down. Replenish
damn.
source. Die later.
Oh my
Fight
Lord.
now.
Lifeline, where the fuck did you? See, that's what I be talking about.
I'm spotted. Taking fire.
Using a Phoenix kit.
Lifeline ain't shit. He need one more hit. Oh my lord. Never mind. This is my last game on. This is my last game on. Thank God. Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. GG's.
I'm bleeding out.
GG's. We lost. Lifeline ain't worth a damn. Lifeline ain't worth a damn. This dude, soon as he get in here, I start losing. Whoa. Soon as you got in here, I start losing. I was doing great by myself. Soon as you got in here, start losing, man. Good night.